gosh.
Oh boy, I made a bad joke.
Oh, about
That's a funny joke.
LGBTQ people and how you can all shove them up your ass.
Oh no, not that. The Owlissy one.
No, that's amazing. That's amazing because I just
Oh,
imagine a
oh.
bar
By the way,
doing
I
that.
never actually said the joke that I told Alistair and Leah, but now that other people are here, they wanted to hear a dark dad joke. So my joke is, what's the difference between Anne Frank and a gay guy?
Oh.
Ooh.
One can't come out of the attic, the other one can't come out of the closet.
Oh my god.
I didn't understand it, but it sounded funny.
Literally, as a queer person, literally when I was growing up, like I never thought I was gay, but little did I know the closet door was glass.
Oh,
It was-
upon close reflection, it was very evident I was gay. My mom knew before I really did, because she was in the hospital for shingles, and we were watching HGTV, you know, the House remake channel.
Oh my
and
god.
based
House
off of how I was like commenting on everything, she knew I was gay before I did.
She was like,
Oh.
Literally everyone in my life, like, what took you so long to figure it out? I'm like, what? Is that obvious?
Yes,
was
it was.
that obvious?
It was that
Literally
obvious to
me
my
and-
mom. To normal people that I meet, they usually don't get it until they either get to know me better or I tell them. But of course, once I
Literally-
tell them, they're like, "Oh shit, yeah, that makes sense."
Literally, when I was growing up, a family friend of ours, we would have like their family would have like a little closet full of like Disney princess dresses. So when I was growing up, I would be playing dressed up as a Disney princess. And it's like, damn.
Yep. No, I have something similar. I would take my mom's makeup and put it on, and then put her high heels on and pretend that like I was on America's Next Top Model.
Right? Me and my
For
sister
real?
used to do runway
Yeah.
show.
Oh my god.
So
Damn.
that was my first. That should have been my first indicator I was gay as fuck.
Like that. Honestly, that is an amazing story because it's like, like one step from being a drag. Every drag queen's
Oh,
first step.
absolutely.
I sha-
Well, what I so at first I was stealing my mom's makeup and like doing it in private. And then
you
she
bought your
found
own.
out and she was like, "Look, just tell me when you want to do this so I can give you the makeup I don't want anymore." So it started kind of becoming a tradition whenever we watched America's Next Top Model, I just do that.
You just either
Damn.
Although after I knew I was gay, I was playing the saxophone
Meh.
for the band, and they needed the band to play the musical apartment to one of the high school musicals we were doing, which was, by the way, Cabaret. Crazy that we were allowed to do that in high school.
that is no, that is so gay.
No, absolutely. And because the band kind of goes across the stage occasionally, I got dressed up in a skirt, and I was a pretty heavy set in high school, and I have very hairy legs. It was easily the most embarrassing thing I have ever done, was dance across the stage while playing my saxophone in a skirt.
Oh shit.
But honestly, that's a slay. Like,
For real though.
It was my hairy legs that I was uncomfortable with. So,
Fair
like-
enough.
hair and valid.
oh
But
no,
also-
I like hairless. I hate hair. I like
also like
hairless.
it.
Oh, same.
So
To be TMI, but same.
I
I'm like,
am
no.
I am fully de-haired now. Alistair, are you just bald?
I like hair on my head, but like I hate having facial hair and like body hair. It's so uncomfortable.
Oh,
Listen,
I'm adopted from Russia. I am built like the definition of a bear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a very long
No.
process to remove it all.
No, I'm just thinking about when I was in high school. I one time bleached my hair.
Mm.
Like, just
Never
bleached it,
bleach
like-
your hair; it damages it so much.
Like I
I've
just I
bleached my
didn't
hair
like
so
develop
many
it or
times.
any. I didn't develop it
Diet.
or anything. I just bleached it and then left it be. Oh my god, it looked like It
Okay.
looked like new. It looked like ramen.
It
noodles.
is 5 p.m. I have to go throw something in the oven so that I can eat, so I don't starve to death while I'm DMing. Once I get back, I will meet you. I will let you know I'm back, and we can all move down to the D&D channel. Okay?
Alright, I'm also going to make me something to eat really quickly.
Yeah, no problem. So I will be
Ow.
back pretty shortly. I just got to throw it in the oven.
Got you. I'm just gonna make a thing really quick. Alright.
I'm just. Oh my.
Now
But-
it's silent.
Wait, Chaos. I just have one question.
Yeah.
In high school, did you like dye your hair like different colors, like purple and stuff like that?
I've had purple hair. I've literally had like platinum blonde hair, like where it was looked like silver. I've had green hair, red hair.
Oh my god, I dated a guy who had like green hair, but it was like that slime color green. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like, I always wanted to dye my hair a different color, but then I'm like, nah, I'd rather stick to the color I have because I don't want to damage it. And then it's like if I grow it out,
well, since the people who are here don't usually talk anyway, let's move down to the channel. We are still missing, Bailey. So if my food isn't done by the time, or if my food's done before Bailey gets here, we may have to postpone. If not, we're good to go.
all right, I'll head over to
Alright.
Okay.
RP and D&D.
Alright, I'll
Yeah,
head over
same.
to-
Yeah, let me just alert Bailey for like.
Oh, I was about to message them
just
as well.
open the chat and just send her so
Yeah.
many.
No, please do
So-
not inundate Bailey.
Just be like the worst person ever. Just like, yeah, let me just go like, just send 5,000.
Now I wanna do kinda wanna do it.
But time passed without a treat. God damn it.
I know Bailey likes to nap when they can, so they may be napping right now.
Honestly, fair and valid.
Oh, there's Bailey. Okay, hey,
Bailey!
Bailey.
I won't lie. I
Hey, Bailey.
completely
up to
forgot we had
devil.
D&D.
You just woke up from a nap.
No, I'm watching Russell Howard,
Who?
comedian. I completely forgot we had D&D, so I just didn't go. I didn't like. So when fucking English words not working, when Zoru messaged me and I saw the words D&D, I'm like, wait, shit, that's today. Oh well. I'll
Oh
just
well,
come
let
join
me
now.
just find another orphanage to burn down.
We didn't even get to burn down one last time.
Well,
Okay, so
it was
now
all
that
good,
everybody's here, Queek will be a little late.
I heard queef for a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me just queef on you all quickly.
let me just queef on you all, along with.
Let me just quickly put up.
What the-
Sorry, I'm turning it down. I'm turning it down.
No, I was just like, damn, we're going in.
Yeah, we're starting. So since Queek's going to be late, everybody's here. Let us begin this session. If
Yeah.
everybody can open up their roll 20, I will be starting a very quick recap for Alistair as well as for any potential videos made out of this. Who knows if that will happen.
One
So,
second.
we return back to the world of Teth. Here we find our heroes running away from the fight after a very intense battle where our dwarven cleric fell actually twice, because, you know, who cares about the dwarfs, right?
Damn.
We figured out a
Don't
couple
forget
of
Jerry.
things. Just as a recap, we figured out a couple of things. First off, these enemies, not only were they a little tougher than you might have thought, they had reinforcements. Jessica taking out a really good amount of them in the first blow of the battle, but from then it was a pitched back and forth fight. And then the reinforcements coming with their leader, who, by the way, for Michael, just remember, he said the word death in a language that you know, but the rest of his words were unknown to you. For Jessica, you realize that you're in the place that is one of the most important parts of the village and where the villagers should come in the event of an attack or an emergency. None of them are here. And finally, for Ignis, you tried to detect any kind of magic, except you detected a lot of magic, so much that it overwhelmed your systems and rendered you unconscious, only to be woken up and to begin the run away as Jessica called for a retreat. However, just as you were about to leave this fountain area, the guards from the city of Evont'gron arrived as reinforcements. If any of you read the post that I made before the first session, you would have known they were on their way.
I don't read that shit. Fuck
Yeah,
that. I
see,
like to be
clearly none of
surprised.
you did. And this is where we find ourselves. However, as DM, do not worry, we are not going to jump back into combat, because that would be a little annoying just to finish it off, because I'd be DMing like 50 people at this point.
Some of that.
What we are going to do is make a grapple check for each of the remaining enemies alive. You guys will make a party grapple check. They will make an opposed grapple check to try and get
Jerry
away.
still alive?
Who?
Is that?
Jerry.
Yeah, he's still
Oh,
alive.
Jerry's still alive. Yeah, Jerry's totally fine.
Yay, Jerry.
That's good.
Yep.
Oh,
That's good.
I just have to grab my dice.
That's right, I totally forgot. In this epic fight where you guys were struggling for your lives, you guys encountered one of the village militia who, for no reason at all, could not hit a single person. In fact, no, that's wrong. He could strike them, but he kept slapping
the
them
blunt
with
end
the
of
flat
his
end of his
sword.
blade.
I just made
What?
it canon in my mind that he only learned how to hit with the blunt side just to protect his friends. They never told him that's not how you do it.
Yep, and clearly that's the way he learned. That's the way he practiced. That's the way he knows. But what he also learned, and quite well, was the art of defense. He used his shield almost impeccably during this battle. Not a single scratch was laid on him during this fight. In fact, he helped Dimitri get up before he got shot by more archers. So, boom, there we go.
Jerry's the real villain of the
Oh,
campaign.
Yeah, he's the main character.
he's gonna come back with a training montage. Don't worry. Or
that-
And
after.
even
that's-
then, he just ends up worse.
Yeah.
Okay, so
For the-
I do have to bring some sadder news. If you did not see my announcement, unfortunately, Mr.
Yeah.
Voice could no longer play with us. He's dealing with some IRL issues. I did not ask
Yeah.
because it's not my place to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you know anybody or somebody in this Discord is interested in joining that isn't part of the party, please let me know. Otherwise, on Friday or Saturday at some point, I will make a new post in Evantrus's Looking for Game, and we will find a new member. That said, once we find a new member, if Mr. Voice is able to return his Crocs, I will be happy to have
Right.
him back. He will be free to join. I was already actually planning on the long term to add at least 2 more members to the group anyway, so it won't ruin any plans I had, and it's not something I wasn't planning for anyway. So I just wanted to let you guys know in case you missed that announcement.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So
Yeah.
it's a bit sad, but it's what we got. So on to the game. We have the first person who, by the way, we're going to be going to who's the closest to the group. We have the leader who is going to now try to escape from you. So we're back here at the fountain. These reinforcements, they are full-blown Evont'gron professional soldiers who are part of the town guard. They have a shield, a sword, and a short pike on them. One of them, who is in fact dressed a little differently, is a tall high elf. Her pointy ears and long black hair are very distinctive in the green colored armor the rest of them are wearing. Her armor itself is a lighter chainmail with high leather boots that actually reach up to and slightly past her knees. She holds up 2 fingers and sweeps them across the field and goes, "All of you, prepare a shield wall, archers in the back." And as she says that, you see that the guards move into position, rushing forward to form a shield wall that allows all of you to pass, but none of the enemies to attack you.
I'm fucked. God damn.
And she moves the archers here. In fact, it's a double shield wall because I brought too many soldiers.
Oh god.
Good.
Damn.
I don't want to die.
So
Double layer this shit.
they all move forward, and she runs up to command from the rear, pulling out her own bow as she knocks an arrow. The leader, seeing all of this action, he drops his rage as he begins to think a little harder about the situation he finds himself in. He turns with his massive 2-handed blade that he holds in one hand. He signals a retreat by pointing it backwards from the way that the reinforcements came. And you just hear one word, Argura! As everybody on the enemy side turns and starts to run away. However, the leader, being the closest to the group, is the easiest to capture. The rest of you have the opportunity to turn around and try to capture any member of the enemy group that you want. Each of you will only target one person. You will roll along with the guards. So basically, you'll roll with advantage for whoever you target, and whoever also targets the same person will roll with advantage on that person as well. They will then roll against any rolls against them, and it will be a grapple check.
Is that...
That's strength, right?
Yeah,
That's strength, yes.
Okay, cool.
And the 20, I think.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
do this right up here.
for those who
modifier.
for those who cannot move their own characters, just let me know who you want to target.
I am not able to see because the map's not loading on my phone.
Okay, let me just
I'm
stream
going
it
for
really
this
quickly.
stuff,
Give
yeah.
me a second. I am now streaming, and you should be able to see the names on the stream itself. So you can specifically name the target you want to take.
I can't see the names of the.
For
Okay.
people watching the stream, everybody can see my stream, by the way. If you watch my stream, you can call out the names.
I did
Okay,
a.
gotcha.
Whoever I'm next to, I have no idea. I cannot.
That's K
like,
Ranger
blur.
3.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that fucker.
Yeah.
He tried to shoot me in the past. Now it's my turn to knock him
Also,
the fuck
I
out.
am going to delete all the dead bodies to make this map a little easier to see. Okay, so
Instead of
Alright,
attempting
let me-
to capture,
yes.
would I be able to try to loot the dead bodies?
Yes, you absolutely could. If that's an action you would like to perform, absolutely. I'm assuming Elfie spoke, right?
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you are free to loot the dead bodies if you want to. For Elfie, because you have the looters, the looters effect. You're actually going to have to roll a d20 to resist looting the bodies.
Oh, I'm failing. I am intent
Okay,
on looting.
good. Then
much
you
as I
go.
possibly-
You go off and loot the bodies. Got it.
I'm gonna. So I need to. So I get to roll with advantage for the guy that I'm going after.
Who are you going after?
Fucking Ranger 3. What's the name?
Oh yeah. So So that's Ranger 3. So I'm going to move 2 guards over here to help you. They're the reason why you're getting advantage.
Okay. So and it's what role? What is a grapple
It is
roll
an
again?
athletics check, so that'd be your strength modifier.
Okay.
Quick question. So, are we also trying to? Is the leader trying to capture the? Well, not the leader of like our leader, like the woman. She's trying to capture like the main leader, the main guy himself, right?
Yeah, so she's gonna move up here once the order to retreat was broken, or once the order to retreat was given, which was clear to everybody, even if it was in a different language. The female dark-haired elf says, "Break formation, move forward and capture."
Okay, cool. So
And
I've
then
got
these
19.
is
move over here. Unfortunately, since Crocs is gone, I will be playing as Crocs for the moment. So
right.
Crocs' action in this moment is to drop Dimitri on the floor very unceremoniously, turn around with Elfie still on his shoulders. If you forgot he was on the shoulders, he is, and he just straight, in a rage, runs towards the leader and attempts to like grab the fur around the bone armor. So he moves over here to attack the leader.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
I've got a 19, by the way, for my one.
Okay, let me roll opposed athletics. You capture them.
Yay.
So let me change this to, I believe, right? That should be it. Yeah. Okay. There, the little marker popped up there. Hopefully for capture.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to this dude here to capture, and I rolled a 16.
Okay, 16. So since you're moving to him, 2 guards will join you. You get advantage if you don't remember.
Okay, let me then roll again, because I only rolled once. I was like, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go with 16.
Ooh, I did. It's strength, right? They rolled a 14. So, oh wait, no, they're the fighters. Anyway, they rolled a 15. So they are captured.
Nice.
Yay.
Okay. Does anybody else want to help take out the leader?
I'll run over and
I'd
help
like
take
to.
him out.
I'm gonna just try to loot the dead bodies as they're all trying to capture the enemy.
Okay, that's totally fine.
I'll just appear behind him and just whisper
no.
in his ears.
You did not have a short rest. You are still dealing with K Ranger 3, so go back there.
Damn.
This is for people who haven't taken a turn yet.
Fair.
All right.
Because
I
everybody,
certainly like to.
just so you know, everybody who attacks them gains advantage on them because the guards will move with you to help and get you the advantage. The leader gets a +5 to his strength rolls, so there's a chance he may escape. Just so you know.
All right.
He's well, actually no, never mind. I said he ended his rage, so he actually doesn't get advantage on the check. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, it's gonna be like, can I cast guidance? But I can't because it's a touch spell.
Who said that?
I can't do it.
Oh, you?
No, I was gonna be like, yeah,
no.
can I cast guidance? But I can't.
I mean, you would have had to run past them because you were basically off the board. You could touch like Crocs or something on the way past them if you really want to.
Okay, yeah, I can touch Crocs and give him guidance as I'm going to the other dude.
So Crocs is going to get guidance. That's a D4, right?
So yeah, when you touch a willing creature, so it will be a D4.
Okay.
And it will be the ability check of its choice.
And then we have 2 people going after loot, basically, right? That is Elfie and Michael are both going after loot.
I guess yeah.
Okay. Then I will move you guys just randomly across the board, and wherever I drop you is where you are. So Elfie. Okay, so let me describe this the scene. As everybody starts moving around and trying to capture the enemy, these 2 idiots go for loot instead. Elfie jumping off the shoulder. Elfie jumping off the shoulders of Crocs as he starts rummaging around in the pockets of everybody. Everybody looking for loot. By the way, give me a investigation check.
A D20.
D20, and I forget what you add to that if somebody could help me.
So investigation is going to be
Intelligence,
I believe it's going to be intelligence.
Okay, so you guys give me a D20 plus your intelligence modifier and any proficiencies.
Alright.
And by the way, it is loot related, so Elfie, you get advantage.
Alright, I got a 22 in total.
22 in total. Okay, I'll tell you what you get at the end of this because I have to make it up.
Alright, sounds good.
What did you roll, Michael?
Oh yeah,
He rolled a 22. Not Elfie.
yeah,
I
a
gotta
19
go-
plus 3.
Okay, I gotta go check on my food. I'm really sorry. I think I smell it burning. I will be right back.
It's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
We just while this is happening, we just loot everything.
Yep.
Just be like, I'm taking all this shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
screw
hoping my
cat.
plans go well. I've got a very recent plan of getting a 3D printer. If I get that, I'm definitely making a model of Jessica. and
Okay, it
printing
was
her out.
indeed burning, but I am back. Sorry, Michael, what did you roll?
A 19 plus 3. 3 being the modifier.
Wow, okay, you guys both rolled really well, and I put you on opposite sides, so I will tell you what you guys get later. So, as
Oh,
everybody
nice.
rushes forward, these guards in the back are not quick enough as they move forward to try and capture the rear of the enemy formation. Oh, by the way, guard 2 here, this image that I'm moving around right now, that's Jerry.
Yeah.
Hey, Jerry!
So Jerry did definitely survive. And then
Fuck
I'm going to say that your familiar just flew off and, did whatever. So these
I feel like-
enemies get away. I will keep them on the board just for the moment. And now we need to, since nobody rolled to attack the leader, I guess as DM, I have to roll for Crocs and the allies and the leader. So let's go.
I gave Crocs guidance, all right?
You helped him, but I wanted you
I
guys
am
to be
helping
involved.
him with the
I just like to point out,
D4.
all of you just abandoned capturing the leader of the group. But you know what? It's your choices.
Loot.
Okay,
Yes.
Rox got a 15 and a 2. So we're keeping the 15. What is his...
Wait. No, it was. And then you add a D4 because of guidance, right?
I'm getting the strength modifier right
Oh.
right now. What is his strength? Crocs. Luckily, I had you all post your things. He has a 5 to strength. So you roll a 20 plus a D4. So you rolled a
it'll be
22,
+4. Okay, cool.
which means the leader needs to roll 17 or higher.
Getting that one.
The leader got a
Okay,
3.
Hello?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He is
Wait, what happened?
captured.
Yes!
So
Nice.
as all of you rush forward and as 2 of you start looting, everybody you guys target is captured. You guys actually capture 3 enemies. Unfortunately, the rest of them get away. And Dimitri is left on the ground bleeding because none of you gave a shit.
It's fine. He can bleed out. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, you can wait.
We'll be
What's gonna
waiting.
happen? He's gonna die? Nah.
Well, we'll be waiting until Queek gets on anyway to res him. But until Queek actually gets on, so all of you, you bind their hands, you get them on the ground, you're holding them down. And the leader turns after seeing that Crocs very easily subdues the enemy leader, turns around and points at this skinny, sickly-looking high elf who also has black hair and very pale and gaunt cheeks, and goes, "Fucking heal him already, okay?" I don't know why I went Australian there. Oops, I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna say, he's either Australian or Scottish.
Not him being like.
I'm trying to
"Yo,
do a Russian-esque accent.
But tell him Scottish. That would be way more intimidating.
Fucking heal him now,
Yeah,
okay?
fucking heal him already. Don't you know he's bleeding out? And you see that this pale gaunt elf, visibly his chest rises and falls. You cannot hear the sigh, but you can imagine it so deeply that it sounds like it's coming from right next to you. And he starts shuffling forward and just muttering under his breath, "Fine, I guess I will. Oh, this was supposed to be my day off. I don't know why I had to come in. Those
Sounds
fuckers
like you
just had to go to the beach today.
Shut up, Michael.
And he moves he moves forward and he reaches his hands out. You see the glow of healing magic. Oh my god. He rolled a 1.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
So, let me explain something here. Because he's such a bad healer based off of his stats, I am forcing him as the DM on being my character to roll a d20 to see if he heals or not. He just rolled a 1.
So
He really is a shit healer.
So
Yeah.
you guys see him kneel next to him, and he just like plops one of his hands onto his chest and starts muttering words, and you're like 95% sure that he fell asleep and is now like literally snoring.
Oh, I thought he just started punching him.
No,
thinking
he
that's how
flops his
hit
hand there, and it just like starts muttering words. The muttering stops, and you just hear a and
Oh my
his
God.
eyes are closed as he's concentrating. So that's
everyone, where the disappointment
thank
is.
God Queek isn't here, because if he was successful, Dimitri would be up right now. Okay,
Jesus
so
Christ.
we have officially. Oh, thank you, Kat. Did you guys hear that?
no, I didn't.
No.
no.
Thank God my microphone's high quality. My cat just meowed right in my face.
Nah,
Aw.
So you guys have success. I am having a
English, please.
fucking stroke today. You guys have successfully captured the remaining enemies. I will be removing these 3 because they are no longer of interest. However, if you guys zoom out a little bit, you guys have successfully captured the enemy, and this is the village area in which you find yourselves.
Oh wow.
And
damn.
at this point, it is up to you. My last guidance as DM is going to be that the very competent-looking elf lady moves over to Dimitri's body and starts talking softly to her brother, and then you see her violently shake him. It's now you guys. What do you do?
So, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna go over to Jessica, and I'm just gonna start speaking to her. I don't know what happened to me.
Well,
I tried to
kind
find something, but
of looks like you fell
it's
asleep.
overwhelming.
It looked like you fell asleep
Huh?
from the job.
God, my arm was cutting in and out.
It just
But-
it just seemed like you fell asleep on the job. You know, could be worse.
Yeah, but you
Could have
said-
taken an arrow to the arm.
Mhm. You said there was blood magic here.
It-
And I don't.
Look,
I'm like so. I'm so sorry. This is my first time.
we're
role-playing.
both like
God
I don't. We're both like fuck.
You're
Just-
both dumb.
Just remember, you two know each other very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are both magic practitioners, and you have already, in
Do
my
you think
recap,
it was
gained some
them?
information. You know blood
Well-
magic is being used in the area, and you know it is so powerful it literally overwhelmed your senses as a
Yeah.
relatively competent druid.
This archer's talking way too much. Fucking hell.
You just punch him.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
Yeah, you guys haven't made any comments towards your prisoners yet, so I'm just
God damn,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm
I'm-
I'm renaming this guy to Mr. Exposition.
Okay. All right.
Like,
So
but no, blood magic was definitely involved. Look.
Okay, so wait,
what
Ignis, I
happened to
have a
you?
question. Did you move over to Jessica, Or did Jessica
Yeah,
come to you?
Are we just yelling this?
Yeah,
across
you
the
guys are
field?
just
No,
yelling.
I move over to Jessica,
Okay,
knowing
you
that
move over to Jessica.
knowing that knowing that my guy is restrained.
Okay,
I'm just
so
trying to double check on her,
yeah,
making sure everything's okay.
that's all
'cause
good.
I know.
So as you two start talking and you get this very awkward conversation, which makes you sound more like weird lovers than like adopted brothers and sisters.
Shut up.
You
My audio
see
is
the
coming
you
in out.
see the this man in bone plate and dark fur armor start struggling against the guards that are holding him, and he says in a very twisted accent, "What do you know about the blood magic?"
Okay. So, for anyone around here, have fun with this little thing. I just turn to him and just say, "Oh, struggling already? We're not even in the bedroom." Well, I know that blood magic's a pain in the fucking ass, and it's clear you know
spits on
something
you.
about it. Ooh, kinky.
I just start I just start trying to get up to him, just being like, I don't know if this is my part of my
This is
character.
just my
but
job.
I'm just like, shut your fucking mouth. Or not shut your fucking mouth, but oh my god, I'm trying to think. I'm so bad at this.
Leave the dirty talk for the
I just try to,
bedroom for now.
size-
Just let
I'm-
him.
I just try to size him up, essentially.
You try to what?
Not size him up, but my face just starts getting irritated. Just you see the slightest bit of irritation.
Okay.
I try to keep my composure, but again,
Is
it's
that
like a
from
blood
Jess's
vessel.
remarks or
Let me-
from
let me
your
see.
just from the
No,
Ignis.
from him spitting on your face.
Yeah, Ignis.
Oh.
Ignis, what is your AC?
My AC. Oh no. My AC is 13.
Yeah, he gets one of his legs out from under him and kicks you hard in the shin.
Can I?
Ooh.
Okay. Hey,
I
Ignis.
just try to keep
Can
my
you-
composure.
Ignis, real quick.
As I say.
Can you able to hear this guy? Are you able to hear this fucker? If I ever decided to hurt him, could you heal him or bandage him up?
I can't heal him, man.
You don't
can't
have
heal
any
him.
healing magic.
I don't have any healing whatsoever.
And the
I-
one,
Fine.
the competent healer in the group is down, and the incompetent healer fell asleep. So
That's fine.
Yeah.
I just look at him and then go to strike him with my rapier.
okay,
It's like I'm not aiming. I'm not aiming to kill him. I'm saying that I am not aiming to kill
Okay,
him. I'm
then,
aiming just to like.
roll
You just,
attack for your
raise-
rapier, dealing non-lethal damage.
18.
You rolled 18 damage. Holy shit!
Oh wait, no damage. Oh, okay, phew.
No, you get an auto attack because he's being held.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, phew. Never mind. Do not. It's not 18 damage. Ooh, that would be fucking painful for him. That would be 11 damage.
Okay, that's a lot more reasonable.
Yeah.
So he spits on one of you, kicks out the other one. At literally the same time, you strike him with your rapier, as well as one of the guards punches him in the face, and he's like, "Oh fuck!"
Go power,
I
bitch.
I kind of kneel down to
Do you-
him.
okay.
I try to get to his eye level. Just get down to his level.
You're gonna need to go a lot shorter than that. Have you seen him?
True.
He's a
I
roll-
say
I
that
just-
out loud just to insult him.
I just
Okay, so in reality, he's actually probably taller than both of you.
yeah.
I know. I'm still just saying that to fuck with him.
Yeah. And I just try to get down on his eye level, and I in an interrogating way, like a Batman way, just go like, "What do you know about that?" That's the best way I could do it. What do you know about the blood magic here?
Roll intimidation with advantage, because you just beat
And-
the shit out of him.
And I just say to him, we say
Intimidation.
that.
What is intimidation? Oh, charisma. Oh god, my charisma modifier is.
And
Yeah.
with that, I'm just gonna say, and if you spit again, this rapier is going to make sure you don't get children.
Oh, 18.
18. Okay.
the verbal insult mixed with an 18.
So
How is this guy gonna
he's
fucking
like,
react?
he's barely conscious. His head's lolling back, and you threaten him, and then what actually happens
I threatened his dick.
is when he hears Jessica threaten to cut off his manhood, his eyes widen and he comes back to some sense of consciousness, and he goes, I'll speak. Don't do that. I'm turning French now. Fuck.
Just go with the normal
Damn,
accent.
damn, this guy's multilingual. God damn. This
I
guy
know.
had a stroke and he's switching between accents. It's the
I mean,
only
he
way
did
he
just beat
describes
his
it.
brains, so it's whatever. He's like, don't. I'm still doing
Going
French.
Mexican
What?
now.
I practiced this. I practiced these. I swear to God,
Are
I
you
practiced
sure
these.
about that?
He's turning Mexican. What the fuck? I practiced this shit. He's French. Now he's Mexican. Now he's American. Now he's Australian. Now
Ennui.
he's New
No.
Zealand.
So anyway, he goes, I'll speak. Don't hurt me anymore, please. I'll talk. I don't know that much about the blood magic.
I just move the rapier tip towards his dick. Yeah,
Stop!
sure about that.
Stop!
I'm just
Please.
resting it there.
I'm telling you all I
can.
can. I'm just letting you know I don't know that much.
I slowly remove it away.
Okay.
I move
I'll
it back
be like,
just towards him.
The leader. He knows
so what
more
I'm gonna
than
do is I'm just gonna. Oh, you're going. Sorry.
yeah. The leader. He knows a lot more than I do. But what I can tell you is that we have been approached in the past by many different people who all seem to be associated with each other. He seems to be panicking because of the rapier on his dick tip.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like touch. I'm just gonna like move the rapier away,
Oh.
kind of in like while keeping my eyes on him, and just be like, "Who are you referring to?"
He seems to calm down a lot as
I'm just whittling a stick to make it into like a pencil.
As the rapier is moved away from his junk box, he seems to calm down a little bit, and he goes, I don't know what they're called, but they all wear a very similar outfit. It is a black, long coat or cloth robe of some kind. I don't know what accent I'm doing anymore, but I'm going to keep doing it.
He's something.
He's something. I'm going for a non-binary, nondescript, non-Jewish, a fluid gender accent here.
I heard non-Jewish for a second.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
So I'm just gonna be. So
But the leader, he's the one who deals with them. I have only ever seen them come in and out of our camp. And that is
Are
the
you
rest that he has
sure?
to say.
Is this all, so? That's all he's like. He's given us all he can.
I mean, he's given you what he's given you, based that off the fact that you rolled an 18.
I'm just gonna keep questioning him more while my hand is still on the rapier.
Okay, that's totally fine. I'm going to pause you guys here. And we are going to move over to the other two members of this group, because I've now played with you guys enough, and it's only fair that they get a chance to go. So, Alfie and Michael, you both rolled ridiculously well in looting. So,
Yay.
I don't strictly have encumberment or inventory rules in this world, but they do exist. They're just not written down. So both of you on each side of the battlefield begin to collect all the items. You search their pockets. You get little knickknacks and trinkets. I almost said a bad word there. Yeah, I almost said it. I caught myself.
At least you saved it.
Yeah, knickknacks and trinkets is the proper term. And you guys just like collect them in a pile. You get each of you roll a D100 for me.
If you guys find 100 gold, goddamn.
Oh, it's not gonna
Damn.
be gold.
You said a D100?
Yes, please.
I got a 61.
You find 61 bronze pieces.
75. Woo,
How much?
75.
75. You find 75 bronze pieces.
Nice.
Also, don't forget, Elfie, that you also looted the fountain already.
Yes.
And don't forget that you. I just want to make sure you mark that what I told you.
I wrote it down.
Awesome. Okay.
So I had
Oh.
for this one, where is it? I had 2 silver and 84 bronze pieces.
Great. You get another 75 bronze pieces, which would bring you up to 3 silver, plus whatever 75 plus 85 minus 100 is.
That's okay. 3 silver, 75 plus 85 minus what?
So okay. So 1 silver equals 100 bronze. 100 bronze equals 1 silver. 1 silver equals, or 100 silver equals 1 gold, and 100 gold equals 1 platinum piece. So however you want to keep track of that, that is the method of money in this world.
Okay. So 100.
If you just want to
bronze
count the actual coins you collected, then you would have a total of 160-ish bronze pieces and 2 silver.
Okay, so 84 plus 75
Yeah.
and 100 is 1 silver.
159.
So that's 3 silver, 59 bronze.
Yep. So however you want to keep track of that's what you find.
All right.
You also got an assortment of bows, arrows, swords. Michael, since you're on the northern part, you find a staff of some sort. That was on the dead body of what appeared to be some kind of like lieutenant of the enemy. And that's probably the most valuable piece you find. As for you, Elfie, you find a short dagger, not a long dagger, a short dagger that seems to shimmer ever so slightly. But it also continuously drips liquid with no seeming ability to stop, or no seeming end to the liquid drip. So,
am I able to use Looter's Eye to see what's going on with it?
yeah, roll me a d20.
All right. D20. 18.
18. Okay, so it is a shimmer poison blade. It allows you to attack once with an action and once with a bonus action in the same round. And it does 1d6 poison damage.
Ooh.
Also, it will. I will give you the actual stats once we're done here. But it also does 1d12 attack damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like this.
I'll write it down for you later.
All right.
That is what you got. You got a shimmer poison dagger. If you want to at least write down the name so I don't forget what I named it, because I just made it up on the spot.
I got you. I'll write it down right now.
It was, by the way, the weapons that the lieutenant that Crocs ate was using. He apparently dropped one. While being consumed by Crocs.
That a boy.
Speaking of Crocs, as all of this is going on, once the guards have hold of the leader of these Kogach, although you actually don't know that name, so brigands. He seems to stand up straight. His nose starts to twitch on his long snout as he begins to look left and right and then left again, and then starts to make small circles around the fountain before he screams, "I'll be right back." I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger now.
I was about to say, Terminator?
Yeah, "I'll be back." And he
I'll
just
be back.
like gets on all fours and just sprints away and disappears into the village.
Oh.
So I'm sorry, the audio cut out for me. So he drew 2 circles.
No, he's circling the fountain in the water as he's sniffing the air. And as he does that, he finally seems to notice something and looks back at everybody and goes, "I'll be back," and just takes off on all fours. Like he gets onto all 4 of his legs and just starts running off like an animal out into the village somewhere. And
Proxes?
yep.
Am I able to try to
Ro-
go after him
rocks!
with my tiny little legs?
You can try, but you aren't going to catch up to him.
Rocks!
He doesn't respond to you. He just
Crap.
runs off. He
No.
seems to be following something, but you're not sure what. By the way, if it's not clear, this is Crox's exit from the D&D campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So
I'll
I'm-
eventually lose track of him regardless. Because I have tiny legs.
Oh, he's like shooting off at 90 feet of movement speed,
he just
basically.
I'll give
bolts.
up, like,
He just Usain bolts
Portion
it.
of the way through.
So, okay. I want to. Okay.
Just wanted to make a dramatic goodbye to.
Yeah. So, DM,
What's up?
have I recognized a group of people wearing a black cloak before, or have I read somewhere that there is a
Roll
like-
me a history check with disadvantage.
Oh no. My history's so good, and my rolling skills suck.
Oh,
Damn it!
So what
I'm
is
supposed to be smart.
No, you guys aren't supposed to. You aren't supposed to get this yet, so don't worry.
Oh god, I rolled a 12. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
7.
So 7.
Yeah.
Okay. All you know is that black cloaks are common in this region of the world.
Okay.
Do it. Can I do it as well?
Yes, you'll also get disadvantage.
Guidance.
Okay, get a plus 1d4.
Plus D4. I'm like, because we're thinking the same thing. I'm just gonna again touch her, and just be like, make sure she is able
Oh
to...
my god. Oh, so that's an 18.
Friday 20.
It's disadvantage, but
Oh god, please let the world be happy.
that's a 21.
Really?
21.
Oh, I
Look
hate
on,
you.
Look at
Yes!
roll 20. That is an 18 plus 3, 21.
Oh, I believe you. That doesn't mean I don't hate you.
I'm not gonna lie, I got an 18 and a dirty 20.
Wow.
So
That's
no matter
at
what, it was
disadvantage, right? Not advantage.
good.
Disadvantage.
That's at disadvantage. I got an 18 and a 21.
Oh, okay. Let me think about how I'm going to do this for a second. I hate you.
You're not supposed to know this yet. Can I do it? Sure. I got this. Fuck.
Look, I mean, it is relevant to you, and you'll understand why you got disadvantage when you should have actually gotten advantage.
Oh,
Hey, if it was advantage,
wait.
I'll take 23. No, I'm joking.
No,
Wait.
you.
Yeah.
So, Jessica,
Yeah.
you realize something in the tonality, in the speech, even if it's a really foreign accent you're not familiar with. You just on instinct, if not raised in anger, grab the man by his would be around his collar, and drag him up. And you ask a simple question. Was this described symbol? I don't have it drawn, so I can't actually describe it. But was this
Wait.
insert symbol description here on their tunics?
so wait.
What?
Can
Yes.
I get a description of the? I'm a note taker. Sorry.
He
There's
can't
a symbol.
describe the symbol.
I haven't written it yet, or I haven't drawn it yet, so I don't know what the symbol looks like. You guys weren't supposed to uncover this symbol yet. I hate you.
Thank you, lucky roll.
I will write it up sometime. I will draw the symbol sometime this weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that good for you, PJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to. I'm a note taker.
That's totally good.
If he knows this information, it means I can't do my magic trick.
Yeah.
Ignis
And
knows the
you're
magic
holding this man by his collar, and you ask if inserts description of symbol here is on their cloak, and the man looks scared as you suddenly show a flash of this anger, and he shakes his head. No, it's. He pauses for a moment, thinking.
I move my rapier back. Yeah,
No,
sure.
no, hold on. He pauses for a moment, thinking through the fear that he has, as he goes, wait. No, not on most of them. But
on someone.
But on one of them, I saw that symbol. He was wearing a red cloak, not a black one. I don't know if he's actually involved with the individuals I mentioned earlier. There you go. You screw me with the rolls, I'm going to screw you back.
Ignis, do you think he's told us everything? Do you think we need him still?
I don't know anything. I don't know about any.
As you plan his murder, we're going to go back to the other two.
Oh yeah.
So well.
No, I'm telling you now.
Hey, to the
Kids, I
local.
don't need to plan his murder. I do not need to plan his murder. I've already got it planned, and I will DM you what it is.
Oh, the guards are going to try and stop you.
No. I will tell. I'm gonna just DM it.
But,
so you can keep going. I'll just DM. I'll just type it.
Okay, so Michael and Alfie, you have
Here.
your loot, you have your equipment. These two have been interrogating this dude. It's quiet enough. The only real noise outside of these two dinguses talking and trying to murder somebody is the crackle of the fire of, by the way, I should have done this a while ago. Freehand. Let's do this. This building is on fire, by the way. The
Yeah.
corner of this building is on fire. Part of this building's on fire, and this building's on fire. They're all basically a little bit on fire. But this is the one that collapsed. And the reason why that's important is because other than the crackle of the fire around you, it's pretty silent all of a sudden. After the din of battle, your guys' ears are kind of ringing. Crocs just ran away screaming for no fucking reason.
And Elfie is very upset about it.
Yes. You guys collected all the loot you could find. And I'll tell you right now, you guys rolled pretty well, so you got all the loot. Don't worry about looking for more.
Nice.
At least not on these bodies. Haha. DM clue there.
Time to jump into the burning building.
Yeah, no, yep, exactly. And since these guys are interrogating them, I'm just going to say that you can hear everything that they can, even though, Elfie, you are a ridiculous amount of movement away. I'm just going to say you can hear everything that they can, just for the simplicity, because I'm pretty sure they would relay it to you guys. So go ahead and do anything else you want to do other than looting, since you've gotten your spastic itch out of the way.
Your OCD.
Nice.
So I want to see if I can figure out if the ones that were captured have anything valuable on them.
I would say that you search them as well. Don't worry about that, okay?
Okay.
Like I said, the ones that are here have nothing on them.
All right. Well, then I am going to give the other party members props on their interrogation skills.
You just throw 2 thumbs up and go, attaboy and girl. No, that's
And then
not
I'm
actually
going
what you
to
do.
look over the army that helped us and just kind of determine if they have anything valuable. Help me!
Roll a perception check. Oh, I thought this one had music in it. It's just the sound of rain. 1 second.
Honestly, that's
Yeah.
that's amazing.
It is, but
Not for our purposes.
Yeah.
sorry.
No, don't get me wrong. I fully plan on using this specific sound eventually, but I thought
When it
this one
gets
had
to a
music in
very-
it. I grabbed
Well,
the
it's a
raw.
very depressing.
Sorry, I didn't hear what
scene.
happened. Discord crashed on me as soon as I said that.
Damn.
As soon as you said what?
As soon as I said that, I wanted to see. What?
Oh! I said, roll me a perception check.
Okay. All right, perception. That's wisdom, right?
Okay, I'm the DM. I have like the least experience with D&D. Someone please
So-
answer that for me.
Perception is a wisdom.
Yeah,
It's a wisdom check. So you add you roll a d20 and
Okay,
add
that
your
is
wisdom modifier.
a. Okay, so my wisdom's +1, so that would be 15 plus 1, so 16.
There are only 2 items of value that your plunderer's eye can see, and that is the sword that the elf lady wields, and something yet to be identified on the elven male.
Ah, no one has any kind of coins at all?
There are guards on duty. They do not have a coin purse on them.
Ah. Fair enough.
I know, it's almost like the DM used hashtag logic.
Yeah, it's
Logic?
It's
What the
amazing.
fuck is that?
so
The guards are prepared for pirates.
They're guards. They're prepared for thieves, not pirates, but basically the same thing.
yeah.
Fair enough.
They're prepared for you. They did their research.
Sorry, you did roll decently well. Not that in my mind the threshold was very high to begin with. So basically in your perception check, you find that all the guards are outfitted with basically the same gear. Like I described them in the beginning, they have a kite shield, a long sword, and a short spear on them. The archers would have a bow, arrow, and short sword on them, all of which is decent enough gear for a town or city guard, but nothing that would catch your eye or be like, oh, I should take that, with the exception of the blade of the elven woman and something that you can't yet identify on the elven male.
Ooh, that's interesting. I'm keeping an eye on the elven male.
Which, by the way, if you have roll 20 up,
It's this one right
this
here.
is the elven male. This is the elven female.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
That's their player. They have a distinctive player coin simply because they are unique NPCs.
Okay.
Basically, if you
Alright,
walk up to one of the guards and ask them a question, they'll be like, I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. Because I have no unique personalities or scripts for them.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair.
So
Fair enough. Ah,
I'm
yes,
just gonna-
adventurer. That's exactly what I am.
I don't.
Sorry.
You can lie
Let
to
me make it
yourself,
more
but you
accurate.
can't lie to us.
I used to be a hunter like you until I took an arrow to the knee.
Ah,
Anyway, so
I
Michael.
will make every effort to.
Yeah,
deny
No,
that's
no,
okay.
I'm sorry.
part of
Chaos King,
piracy.
finish your sentence. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I will agree with them. Just nodding, trying to avoid any notability of ever being a pirate at all. There's
You're dressed very clearly like a pirate without the hat. So you, so you try to convince the guards that you're not a pirate, right? Right?
yeah.
Roll a deception check with disadvantage. Oh, and like take a -20 to whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
He true does just say, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna choose to fail automatically.
You just hear him say, "I call bullshit."
You're like pulling a chest behind you and go like, pirates? Where?
Oh god.
Okay, so as you're so what's actually happening here is as you are checking out the city guard, their instincts start to kick in. And anybody who's not currently dealing with a prisoner, all of their eyes turn to you.
Ah, shit.
And they go, thought so. So, are you actually taking any other actions to advance the actual storyline I have planned?
I'm just gonna.
No? Okay, got it. No.
Yeah,
Got it. Michael.
pretty much.
As
Alright.
as Elfie looks and tries to loot the guards, and they all notice, are you doing anything? Okay, he died. Awesome. Back to the other group now. Michael, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, do you do anything, having overheard the conversation, which, by the way, because we were bullshitting in voice here, was basically they asked him questions, or they threatened him, then asked him questions, because that's the order that you do it in.
Exactly.
He admitted to the fact that they weren't just here randomly. They weren't like attacking the town. They were sent here. Their leader knows more, and there was a dude in a red cloak instead of a black cloak that did have a symbol that for some reason Jessica seems to know.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Lore stuff. Alright.
Yeah, you better take notes of what I just said, because that's
Yeah,
important shit.
I literally have notes right now.
Oh,
And
I've just
I
got
know
the
my
red.
Yeah,
I'm writing it
I've
down.
got the red cloak guy.
I just
Yeah.
write it on Discord.
By the way,
On Discord server.
if it wasn't obvious enough right now, you are in an investigation session right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. So
Yeah, I know. Alright, so what I wanna do is I wanna go like up to like Jessica and be like, hey, I found this random stab on one of the orcs things.
You just walk up, you see my rapier aimed at this guy's dick. Oh, wait, what? You found a star?
Yeah,
Oh, I'll take it.
yeah. Yeah, go. Here you go. I
And it's
look
like-
at that
like-
orc like with pity.
I take it.
Again,
with
they
one
are
hand.
not. Again, their player icon are orcs simply because I did not have a better option.
Yeah.
Oh.
They are not
they're named
actually
like the
orcs.
Gap.
Allow me to describe them again. So,
Oh, alright.
for the fighters, they are clad in bone armor, but it's not like it's human bone. It's not like they're creepy people. It seems to be like animal bone, like larger bone pieces, all heavily augmented with like dark or brown fur, covering what open pieces they do. The fighters are all carrying either two-handed weapons or one-handed long blades, and they have a bone mask over their face, which is, by the way, human or humanoid. And the Rangers, they're more lightly armored. They're clearly using more of the leather, not the bone. They still have all the fur pieces, and they have a short sword, bow, and arrows, which, by the way, all of you collected those weapons in their little respective piles.
Yeah.
But their armor is still there. That's a lot harder to take off, so you haven't looted that, but it has effectively no value.
And what is?
Alright.
what is-
So
Sorry,
that's
what
is their
actually
race?
who you're dealing with, just as a
Okay.
clarifying descriptor.
Alright, but what is their race?
None of
Just
you
human.
have. You don't know. None of you have bothered
You
to
know-
take the masks off.
Alright,
know.
then I like replace the word or words orcs with them or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't have a
I
name
just-
for them. They're literally just bone dudes or gals attacking a village.
I'm also.
Okay.
Oh, I'm then gonna say, "Hey, Michael, do you want to see a magic trick?"
Yes.
I looked to the bone guy, and I said to Ignis, I just placed my rapier handle down. Ignis, can you hold the handle of my rapier real quick?
Oh Lord in heaven. I do as Jessica says, just knowing that
You're just
Yeah,
standing there
because
holding
you've
the
seen
rapier.
me do this before. And I say to the guards, "Hey guys, so do you guys want to see a magic trick?" And I hold the back of this bone guy's head and I slam it down on my rapier blade. It's like right on the tip.
The
blade
guard.
going
Wait,
through
hold,
my-
as
That's the
soon
plan anyway.
as soon as you say that, the guards are like, "Oh no, you don't, not again." And
again.
they
This happens
attempt
all-
to grapple you now. One of them attempts to grapple you to stop you, Jessica. So you're gonna need to make an opposed strength check now.
Jessica, this happens all the time. Why do you have to do this? This is
You
important
have to beat a
information
20.
we're learning.
Ooh, entertainment.
Damn it, 12.
Yeah. So the guard reaches out, his iron grip going around your the hand that you're about to put on the back of this prisoner's head, and he says, "Not today, Jessica. These are prisoners of Evont'gron. Do not kill them."
And I'm just like,
I'd like to
So
point
I-
out that there's a beautiful flute playing in the background as we're
Yeah,
trying
I
to
know.
murder
we
a
need
dude.
like fire crackling sound effects. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hand the guard her sword, just knowing her rapier.
The other guard takes it and sheaths it into his belt.
You just see like Jessica throw like a little tramp, like, "No, that's mine."
You're just
You
like
need-
pouting and like stomping.
Yeah,
your
I'm just
foot.
like pounding, like, "Give it,
You need,
give it back, give it back,
Give it back.
gimme,
you need
gimme,
to
gimme."
behave yourself sometimes. This
I'm
is
so-
Gimme.
important.
I'm
This is
sorry. What
important.
there, PJ?
Jessica, you need to behave
I can
yourself
barely
sometimes.
hear you, my dude.
Jessica, you need to behave yourself in times like these. This is important.
But he
You got
described
to-
the red fucker with a symbol, and this guy's a dick. He still has his, luckily.
They're saying that the leader knows information.
That's
need
the
to learn
leader, not
about-
this guy.
Still, they might need him for questioning. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pat her on the head as I kind of like walk.
I
So
want my rapier
I'm
back.
being like very like dramatic here. I'm gonna walk like towards the leader with the fire of the building behind me, just like silhouetting my body as I walk towards him. And again, I'm just like, I'm going to again try to interrogate him as I'm saying. So one of your comrades have told us that you've been discussing invading this town, saying that they're wearing black cloaks. However, he said there was they said there was an individual with a red cloak with a specific symbol.
You just hear me shout over, "The red fucker!"
So
Yeah,
just
No, wait,
wait,
no, wait, it's a better name, the Crimson Fucker.
So you don't follow Ignis as they walk over.
Oh, I do. I'm just like, I just
Okay.
want my rapier first. I'm like looking at the guy, like, gimme.
Okay, so you guys move over. You guys just actually, I'm gonna make it so that the guards dragged him out of the fountain, so they're not just getting
Yeah.
wet.
So I want the fire behind me. Because
So-
I want to be dramatic as fuck right now.
So
again,
Michael,
I'm
do you follow?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
follow and then just begin zoning out.
You're just over there like drooling on yourself.
Yeah, I just look like a drooling husk. Those
I'm
husks.
still I'm still pissed off at the fact my magic trick was stopped, so I'm still pouting.
And again, I ask him, what do you know about these gentlemen? And specifically, the one in the red.
Okay, stop whispering into your mic, please,
Hey,
because
sorry.
it barely picks
Sorry,
you up.
I try to be very dramatic. What do you know about these individuals? These men and women in black cloaks. And the red one specifically.
I guess
Tell
make
me.
a persuasion check because you're not really that intimidating. You're a tall, skinny elf.
I'm
so-
sorry, the audio's like cutting out for me.
Oh, hello.
Can I help? Can I
Yeah.
help by threatening his dick?
You are.
It worked
So-
with the last guy.
Okay, so
So,
how we're
my
gonna
roll.
handle this So, PJMC,
Audience!
can you not hear me? Because on my end, I'm coming through clearly.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Yeah, it might be my computer.
Okay. So, PJMC, what you are going to do is you are going to roll a persuasion check because you didn't necessarily do anything intimidating other than stand near a fire that's like kind of burning out at this point.
Yeah.
Like it's just really big poofs of smoke more than anything else. However, with Jessica's help, you guys are together going to roll a persuasion check acting as like a mini group persuasion. Because he is not easily intimidated.
All right.
Tell me what you roll, and I will let you know if you beat.
Both of us?
Yeah,
so
both
you're
of you.
fit,
It's
yeah?
like a group persuasion.
Okay.
19!
Oh my god. You do not want to know my plus to my persuasion.
Please tell me. I rolled a 19.
I got a 21.
Okay. He got a
My
1.
my persuasion is plus.
I got a 1!
9.
He got a 1. Which, by the way, I showed as soon about the same time that I rolled it to the video recording, just as proof he actually got a fucking 1.
You got it now.
Threaten the dick. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my
Threaten
god.
the dick. You've got. It's guaranteed.
Okay. So, how I'm going to do this, just to fuck with you because I can.
Oh, no.
Well, be careful because he might not be able to fuck for long.
No, he probably won't. It's going to be removed after this. You guys succeed. There is no question about it. As you come over and ask your questions, again, you feel, Ignis, you feel like you are just a very persuasive individual, that you connect with these people. What you completely do not notice is Jessica stabbing her something into this dude's dick. Since she doesn't have a rapier anymore, it's not...
Basically, I've just got like the
There's like a little
my
stick,
star, my
there's like a little
shadow stuff.
stick, just-
No,
Yeah,
it's
you're-
like
you
my
got-
shadow stuff is like fireball prepared.
No, you got the tip of the shadow staff, the bottom of the staff itself, like crushing one of his nuts.
You're just slowly pushing.
His voice goes
all
2
that.
octaves higher.
Yeah, like you are causing him testicular torsion as you twist your staff. Which, by the way, if anybody has experienced, I am so sorry. It's like the worst pain a man can experience. If you think passing
It's
a
worse than
kidney
being
stone,
kicked in the dick.
no, if you think passing a kidney stone is painful, testicular torsion's that times 100.
Ouch.
Yeah, I know it's horrible. I'm
Maximum
so sorry,
pain, but
Leah, that
yeah.
you had to hear that.
Oh my god.
It's causing maximum pain.
So,
Worth it.
Ignis, you think that you're just a persuasive dude. Like, you're really charming, you're putting the moves on him, you know. Honestly, wait, what exactly did you roll, Ignis?
I rolled a 19, so I'm kind of like, again, I'm trying to be
you rolled
like
a
that.
19.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like,
Okay,
again,
so-
like a very, like,
I was going to
interrogative,
do
like-
this if you had rolled low, but I wasn't going to do it because you rolled high. You think he's a little into you. And
Not the bomb I'm giving off here.
Don't worry, I'm making sure he can't make any moves soon.
you know, he just opens his mouth and says, "When are you going to insert it?" No.
When you go and turn it, I crush the other one.
No, I'm kidding. He does not do that. He does not do that. He goes, I'll speak. I'll speak. Please don't do that anymore. Please, no. Don't do that anymore. Except, that's what you would hear if you could understand the language that he speaks. But all you hear is, Dorume namargibadone. Again, I'm fucking Scottish. Fucking Christ. I had a kind of skit thing. You cannot understand what he is saying.
Damn it.
Have fun with that.
Oh,
He's speaking. You clearly either persuaded or intimidated him. He is speaking. He will not stop speaking. You just have no fucking idea what he's saying.
Jess, do you have any specific spells like tongues or anything like that we can cast on him? so we can understand.
Well, I know the fucker's not speaking Abyssal or Elvish. I just
Don't
Big
forget, I
comment.
should have given you your specific known languages based off of your background. We are not using the D&D languages.
Okay. What? Do I know the language he's speaking?
Sorry, who asked that?
I did.
Oh no.
Do I know? No. Okay.
No, I have got no clue what the fuck he's saying.
I gave you guys a clue about this in the last session.
Why did
Elf
it get
know?
hard for us? Damn it! Oh god.
I mean,
Is
does
there
he
anyone in
really
our-
need 2 nuts? That's all I'm saying.
So,
Does Elfie know the language that he's speaking?
nope.
Oh. That's
No, he's
interesting.
clearly speaking fluent Crocs. No.
Fluid Croc.
No.
'Cause I know a majority of a few different languages.
You do not know what he is speaking.
Ah, fair enough.
Is there anyone in the local vicinity that we might know who speaks a? I'm just gonna say out loud. Does anyone know the language he is speaking? If so, we need a translator.
You get a bunch of shrugs and a bunch of confused faces.
I just had an idea. What if
wow.
I go grab that archer and I get him to translate? He's already shit scared.
That's a great idea. But Michael.
Where's the butt?
But
Yeah.
Michael.
Does he know? Michael, do you know the language he's speaking?
Roll. Oh God, what would this be? I don't. Would it be perception or insight? Does it matter? Do they use the same bonuses?
Perception. Let me look at perception and insight because they might be the same. So perception is a wisdom, while insight, yeah, it's the same modifier. It's the same modifier. It's a wisdom modifier.
Then, if you have proficiency in either of those, roll a perception or insight check.
Well, Michael, we need you. Either that or we grab the other dude. Michael?
D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Wait, is it me?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
rolling. You are doing a perception insight on what the leader is saying. Nobody can understand him. Right now, for some reason, you can't understand him either.
Oh. Was it a D20 plus wisdom modifier?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, then it's 20.
Okay.
Oh, 30-20! Let's go!
Fair enough.
Fuck yeah.
So, Michael, you, by the way, I try to refer to people as their player names. So if I say your player
Yeah.
name, I'm referring to you. I just want to make sure that's clear.
Yeah.
So, Michael,
Makes sense.
you remember from the middle of the fight that he said a word that you recognized, morgurlas, which is death. And as he continues speaking, you get this, you just like, it's almost like a headache even. You get a sense that you can kind of understand him. It's like he's using a more advanced or newer dialect of the language that you know. And you start catching every other word, every odd word. Then you start understanding more and more. So what you hear is, I don't. They came one blank, blanketed blank. I am simply trying instructions. Those are the only words you catch. Which it is recorded. I will make sure that those that what he said exactly is posted in the DM notes.
Alright.
They came.
Alright.
Damn.
That is what you hear him say.
Okay, so I'm kind of like reading like Michael's like facial expressions, and I'm just saying, do you know this language? Do you have anything that can help us?
Yeah, I just say like, I feel I do know a very small amount, not much.
I call over to the 2 guards that were at that one bone dude that Jessica and I dealt with, and just be like, "Bring him over here."
They move him over.
And I just look over to him, and I look over to him, and I ask him, "What do you know?"
By the time they are able to wrangle this ranger over, the leader has stopped speaking.
That the leader stopped speaking?
Yeah, the leader stopped speaking by the time the ranger was within close enough earshot to catch everything.
So I look over to the ranger and I go, like, "What was he saying?" Tell us now.
I do not know. He said that they came, they talked to him. That is all I heard at the end. I do not know anything else.
Repeat what you said.
Oh my god, I'm about to make myself pass out. Fuck. I'm sorry. To make that voice, I am literally pinching my vocal cords. And I was pinching in the wrong location. I nearly made myself pass out by cutting off my carotid artery.
Again. I look over to the leader again, and I'm like, in that like same Batman way, I'm like, "Repeat what you just said."
You're gonna have to roll me another persuasion check.
And then this is rest my star for the next one.
Can I do like either persuasion or intimidation?
You're not intimidating.
Okay. God damn it!
And then there's me resting my staff.
Oh god. Jessica, if you need to twist his dick, do it.
I'm not at this point.
Jessica, be
And
okay.
according to Legends of Eventress, that is known as a twist of fate.
So I rolled a 16.
What I'm doing this time is instead of like the staff at the bottom of the staff, I'm aiming like this, like the head of the staff. So I'm prepared to cast Fireball on this guy's dick.
Okay.
So I rolled a 16.
You rolled a 16?
Do I roll intimidation?
Yeah, you roll intimidation.
Okay. That's an 8! He's misinterpreting this insult to the dick.
Oh
That's what
no,
I'm saying.
he doesn't misinterpret it. He realizes that now that not only one of the members of your party can understand him, but you brought somebody who might understand him. There's no guarantee that the ranger will.
So he's just.
He shuts up. He stares at you, Jessica. He's interested in the words that you're saying, Ignis, but he stares at Jessica, completely distracted by her and the fact that she has a fireball aimed at his crotch. And
Oh my god.
despite his arms being held by the 2 guards, he makes a shrugging motion like, just do it.
Okay, Ignis, with your permission.
Do the rip it and twist it.
I use my staff to cast Firebolt on his dick.
If you're casting Fireball, roll for attack. Oh wait, no, you're automatically gonna hit. I'm
It's
sorry.
an auto hit.
Yep. Roll damage.
Jesus.
Ooh.
If we
Firebolt
kill this
doesn't
guy, I'm
fire.
going to die.
Firebolt to the dick is gonna be fucking hilarious if it's a death.
know
Imagine
what?
that on
No.
the tombstone.
You know what? I'm gonna double whatever you roll because it's to his dick.
And that's the thing.
I mean, it makes sense.
He takes 26 damage. Since it's doubled, he's taken 26 damage to the dick.
I need to. I didn't think I'd need his health stats again, but let me pull those up.
He's
Jessica.
taking 26 damage
Oh,
to the dick.
Oh my god.
Let me see
if I
what
have to heal him.
Death
Let me
by
see what I last
Fireball to
reported.
the
Is,
dick.
how much?
So since it's doubled, it's gonna be 26. We knock him out. We try and we bring him back. He just ain't having children.
So.
I'm trying to be the Batman. You're the Joker.
No, he's the fucking
saw the e-
psychopath.
Okay, I'm sorry. For you
You're
guys
the
that didn't see
psychopath,
the emote,
Jessica, and I'm just the enabler.
So, as
I
I think.
sent this emote to Zoro,
Pause,
Zoro
pause.
to say what my plan was
Pause.
to begin with. Okay,
So,
go on.
as I think about what's about to happen, I'm going to go and grab another drink.
Okay.
Fair
You
enough.
guys think about the actions you just took.
I mean, if anything, I was gonna punch him in the face and
This
just.
is a joke, but free transgender surgery.
I mean, if you kill him, Elfie's most likely just gonna try to take his armor.
Oh my god, Elfie.
There's just gonna be like a hole where the crotch would be.
Just. Just
Hey.
listen, we're just helping this guy reveal going on his journey in gender identities. That's all.
We're just making sure he can't reverse it.
I mean, worst case scenario, the party makes a bit more money.
Jesus God, is that? I'm guessing that's all. As a pirate, Elfie always cares about that. I'm just
Oh yeah,
like,
no, it's all about the valuables.
yeah. Well, I'm just thinking, okay, we gotta have this guy talk. I don't know how we're gonna talk. Make him talk. And like, I rolled such a I thought a 16 would work. God damn it.
But the thing is, I got an 8 on intimidation, and he's just like, go on, do it.
He's like, let's see what you can do.
At
bitch.
that point, he was just asking for his stuff to be taken.
And the thing is, Ignis knows that this is something Jessica would happily do.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
this is something Jess has done before.
and it's at this point, and like, I want to be like, Jesus fucking God. I want to like
I am
kind of
back.
just like.
Okay.
You're welcome
So,
back.
I'm sorry. I needed to grab a new drink and I needed to use the bathroom.
Fair enough.
So that was a bit of a bathroom break for me.
Elfie is
So-
very much so starting to like this party.
Well,
Even though
I hope all the players behind the screens also are starting to like it.
Yeah,
Personal
Yeah,
notice,
I'm certainly
DM.
enjoying this.
I'm loving this.
Um,
Like, even though I'm trying to be serious, but I'm still like, you know what? I appreciate the burning of the dick.
the world is a very serious place in this era. As I mentioned in my advertisement on Evantress looking for game, I don't care what the players do. I don't care what the players do. The world is serious. Fuck around and find out. And you were about to do that. So
If he's dead, I have to go.
I'm about to emote this or verbalize the emote. What? Fuck it. I'm emoting it. So as he shrugs and looks up to Jessica, almost pleading for him to or for her to shoot his dick off, she does it. She fires the fireball point blank. And at first, you just hear the as the fireball burns through the poor man's crotch. And if this had been under any other scenario, he would have died right there and then. But you used fireball, and because it was so close and the heat was so intense,
Yeah.
it actually
Cauterized the
caught her
entire
right.
area.
Yeah. Don't interrupt me, goddammit! I'm the DM. By the way, that was fake anger. I wasn't actually serious. But stop ruining it for me. Come on.
I'm sorry.
I Star Wars him.
So it cauterizes the wounds. I still hate that you ruined that for me. It cauterizes the wounds.
Oh
as
shit,
the-
I guess he can't piss now.
As the bolt goes through, it is clearly a mortal blow. No matter what healing this man receives, unless it is a full revivify potion, he is going to die. But
Can't piss anymore though.
right as he is about to regain consciousness and potentially say anything to you, his body starts to boil. It's as if it's as if his skin turns almost into a pseudo liquid as it begins to bubble, broil. The guards on each side of him go, "Oh fuck this shit," and step back. And his body starts to go rigid. It starts twitching and jerking as if it's under control of somebody else. Standing
Would I-
up abruptly,
Oh.
all the action ceases. And then, boom! He explodes into a puddle of blood.
God Damn it, Jessica. You almost
That-
had it. what we
That
needed.
wasn't me, okay?
You
I
say that
only-
as casually as fucking possible. That wasn't me, okay? Just fuck off.
That wasn't me, okay?
You're the
I just
one
wanted
who-
Starbucks.
Is
You're
his
the one
armor
who-
still intact?
I'm sorry, I heard a
Oh my
question in there, but I didn't catch it. What was that?
Is his armor still intact?
No, it's in bits and pieces. The only thing that's
Ah.
intact is his weapon, but it's heavily damaged.
Look, that wasn't me. I didn't blow him up.
That still works.
I only went for the dick.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Did
I
I?
know I said this was an 18 plus.
Yeah, I know, but
come
that
on!
point-
Please put it a little bit more PG-13. Yeah.
What? eh?
I mean, I'm just come back and
I'm
just
the
see.
bard. I seduced the dragon, and then the DM had to absolutely emote the entire sex scene.
Oh no! If my players try and seduce the dragon, I make them pick heads or tails. If
Oh
they
no!
get-
I
if they
know what
pick
you're going.
wrong,
I know
then
where
it's
you're going.
okay.
I've been a DM for long enough. If you seduce the dragon, not only do you have
Or
to
the
pick
bottom.
heads or tails, but you also have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my
No,
god.
but
Just as a warning to any of you, because there may or may not be a dragon in the long form of the campaign. The original story arc will not include one, but in the long form of the campaign, there may be one. If you try
Look,
to
he's
seduce it,
dead now.
you will make a Constitution saving throw with a threshold of 25.
look, he's dead now. I didn't kill him, and I just whispered to Ignis. You saw what he was like, right? I feel that
Well,
might have been
got
more blood
information from
magic
him.
than. I feel that might be more blood magic than my magic.
Make me Arcana check with advantage.
Can I also make an Arcana check?
You can, but Bailey gets advantage, so I mean.
Okay. It's just I have a very good like my proficiency is good in
Yeah,
Arcana.
no, you can make one too. You were there to
Damn it.
witness it. Michael, if you'd like to make an Arcana check, you can also make one too.
Oh god.
What is exactly the
Can
icon?
I
30,
try to
20.
see? Can LP try to
It's-
see if his weapon is repairable?
So it's gonna be a D20 plus your
Oh, okay.
plus your
Okay.
intelligence.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, I got a 9.
I mean, sure. It was a D20 plus what?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
I might go soon because
I
I've
got
got
13 in
and-
total.
Just so you
Okay.
know, Bailey, I will end this at in 30 minutes, regardless
Oh,
of what's
okay,
happening.
then I'll be
so
fine. Then I'll be fine.
don't
yeah.
worry. I generally want to plan for my sessions to go 2 hours, but if they are
Yeah.
going to go longer than 2 hours, you guys will get a heads up.
Okay.
Because I've
So-
got driving lessons in the morning and I've also got work tomorrow, so.
You can't drive yet. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
I've been
I'm
driving
I'm
since
learning.
I've been driving
Anyways,
since I was 16.
Is
So we
this-
got a
is this
20.
shit blood
What
magic
are the
or-
other numbers?
9.
Yeah, I got a 10 plus 3,
So 13.
so 13. Yeah.
Bailey, as the only person who has real experience with blood magic, you can clearly tell it's blood magic, but you know literally nothing else.
Hmm.
You would have had to
God.
roll like a nat 20 to get
Yeah.
information off of this,
Oh,
just so you know.
God.
That's fine, yeah.
Damn
Or
it.
rather, sorry, let me elaborate just a little bit. You know it's blood magic. You know it wasn't cast, it was cursed upon this individual, and it was done some time ago. That is the full information I'll give you. Whether or not he knew there was a curse or not, you don't know. You don't know anything other than the fact that whatever magic this was cast on him a while ago.
I'm just gonna like whisper to Ignis. Yeah, that was blood magic. That wasn't mine, and that is old blood magic.
Yeah, just fuck Michael, I guess. He's standing right there.
Oh, you think I'm gonna tell
Like,
Michael my
Ignis,
trauma?
like Ignis and Jessica like know each other, so
I know,
like,
I'm just messing with you.
yeah.
Okay, we're
It's
gonna
like an
take.
Elfie investigate the weapon to see if it's repairable.
Okay, I was about to say we're gonna take a pause here, move over to Elfie because they're alone right now.
Yeah,
Is the weapon yeah? Make what did you want to? What check did you want to make?
Shit, I guess would that be a perception or investigation?
Your choice.
I would rather do investigation.
Your choice.
All right. Okay, so D20. And let's see.
It'll be your intelligence modifier, I think.
Also, for everybody,
16.
16, awesome. Just as a side note, for anybody here, I count nat 1s and nat 20s as critical failures and critical successes. So it doesn't matter what your modifier is. If you roll one of those, just let me know.
Okay.
Just for future rolls. Like, I don't care if your modifier is like plus 20. If you roll a nat 1, it's a fucking nat 1. You're done. So I'm sorry, you said 16?
Yeah.
Okay. You know that it's repairable, but without Crocs here to lift it for you, like he often carries your gear, it is literally taller than you are and probably weighs more than you do. Good luck carrying it.
No. Elfie is just going to brood in the fact that he has
just
lost his
cry
wallet
like you're like
friend.
openly weeping over the blade.
DM, quick question.
What's up?
Do we know the identity of this high elf here?
Which one?
The female.
Female? Yes. I won't make any of you roll. You guys have been adventurers for a couple months now. You would have dealt with her extensively. She is the city guard lieutenant. She is the second in command of the entire city guard under the captain of the city guard. You, again, as personally, would probably have seen her come over for dinner a couple of times as your adoptive father does business with her and whatnot. You know her well enough that I'll give you and this is specifically for Ignis. No one else knows this. She comes off as the strictest hard ass you have ever met. But the only reason why she does is because she knows if she doesn't, people will die because she was soft on them. You alone know that. The rest of you, oh hey, it's a bitch.
But for
It's a
Jessica, oh
woman.
look,
As a pirate, I
Sorry,
feel
let me
honored.
clarify. It's a bitch that is competent as fuck in what she does.
and once again, in Jessica's eyes, oh look, competition.
So, but Ignis, since you've been here the longest and you would have known her for the longest, that is your insight on her.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk over towards her, and just I'm just gonna start talking to her.
Okay, before anything else happens,
So
Queek
First
isn't
off-
here yet. So just let me. If I am speaking, I am the important person here, as I am DM.
Sorry,
Give
the audio
me the
keeps
praise
cutting in
as
and
the
out.
god of this world, simple mortals. I shall strike you down. No.
Do you want another NPC missing a dick?
Well, I can
Okay,
also
go
make
ahead.
you grow a dick because I am the DM. So be careful, Bailey. Every dick you remove is one you grow. I'm sorry, that is so inappropriate.
That is something I never thought. the
It's
DM
funny
would
as
say.
fuck.
Okay, now I need to collect myself. So I just need to do this because technically, Queek isn't here to play Dimitri, so I have to play Dimitri for this session. As you walk over, you notice that this skinny, pale elf, who honestly looks like he's about to die on the spot, has been repeatedly attempting to heal Dimitri. But after each attempt, they go to sleep, and this taller bitch, by the way, Ignis and Bailey, you would know they are brother and sister. Nobody else would. The brother keeps falling asleep after each healing attempt. And she has to keep kicking him to get him back up to try again. And Dimitri, by the way, is still bleeding out. Speaking of which, because Queek isn't here, I am going to roll their death saving throws here. So, clap your hands together and a little bit of a drum roll, please, as number 1 is a 16. Number 2 is a 12. Number 3 is an 8. 2 successes, 1 failure.
Okay.
Oh, this one didn't roll. A 9, 2 failures, 2 successes. And that is where we will leave it as we approach this situation here. And Queek is not up or down yet. Or not up or dead yet, I should say. And you approach, Ignis, you approach, where is Ignis? Ignis. There we go. I gave you the female health character because I mean, Ignis, you approach the captain, and what do you want to say to her? Or sorry, lieutenant, and what do you want to say to her?
First up, I say, how many times has he tried to wake up how many times has he tried to heal Dimitri now?
How many times did you try to say that sentence? It's about the same amount of times that he attempted to heal him. Like I said, she's a bitch. I'm so sorry, but I am keeping that. Because it's actually kind of accurate. Ignis, your go.
Has been dealing with a group of individuals wearing black cloaks, and one specific individual wearing a red cloak with insert symbol here. And
I love we're just going with that. Thank you.
sorry, can you repeat that? My audio cut out.
Oh, I love you're just going with the insert symbol here. Thank you. Please continue.
Yeah, and then how Jessica conveyed to me that this magic that has been, that again, this is like cursed blood magic that has been cast upon the leader like some time ago.
Okay, so I am going to make you make a wisdom saving throw at this point. You don't have a choice but to roll for this.
Oh no. Oh god. My wisdom's good, so hopefully 17 plus 4.
Okay, so 21.
21.
So at this point, while you were explaining the situation, you, having for some reason seemingly forgot it, remembered the fact that not only did the leader just die of blood magic, but when you attempted to scan for magic, you were literally knocked out by the power, the force of the blood magic in the air. And I'm a cruel DM, so I'm also going to make you make a history check just to remember what you remember.
Okay.
And by the way, if you roll well on this, you will get more information than you did in the first session.
Yay!
Rolls in that one.
15.
15?
So not as good.
No. What I am going to do, because I didn't really think of a threshold before you said 15, I am going to roll what I like to call the world dice.
Okay.
They always get advantage. Okay. So.
You got 2 in that one.
No, I got a 5 and a 10, so we're good.
God damn it.
No, we're good. You're good. You're pass. Whenever.
Sorry.
So let me explain this as DM. I created this world before I even knew what D&D really was. I just knew that people rolled a D20. So I never assigned any bonuses or negatives. So I created a system that when I am unsure as the DM what to do or what decision to make, especially if the person rolls or made a decision that I really like before I made like a challenge threshold, I roll what I like to call the world dice. Those are the narrative dice I use to add a little spice to my world. You beat them. So, as you speak, not only did you forget that, or even if it was temporarily forget, that you were literally knocked unconscious by the force of the blood magic in the air. In fact, if you remember back when I first made the introduction to this setting, there is a tang of blood in the air itself. It is a tang of blood that even after the battle has died down, it still hangs there. You can still taste iron on your tongue. And that is when you remember that in the brief milliseconds before you passed out, you heard a voice through the magic itself. You don't know what it says, but that is what you heard.
So what was the phrase again?
Goddamn parcel tongue.
I'm just glad I remembered that because I made it off the top of my fucking head. It's Ra-tu-matika, if you didn't catch that.
All right. So, again, what I'm going to do is, remembering this, I want to try to get some perspective on what the lieutenant thinks, need just some advice. Because now I know this phrase of Ra-tu-matiga. Again, I just want to
So
see what-
are you asking her if she knows what it means?
asking her what, again, asking her what if she knows what it means.
Okay, and then looping back, because I took us in a weird direction, you also asked about the people in the black robes and the red robes, as well as the symbol, right?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Awesome. She looks to you, and she always has a very serious look on her face, but it is not a serious look, it is a stern look. One that comes with years of authority and command. What you see on her face now is a truly serious look. Like she knows that you guys are in deep shit, that something more is happening here, but it is also very obvious she has no idea. And in response, she says, I do not know. This was simply a raid from my understanding. I know nothing more than that. I have seen these individuals before. They have raided many villages in the area, usually in much smaller amounts, and typically the villagers can get away. Let me not fuck up the accent so much you can't even understand what I'm saying. That the villagers can get away with simply paying them tribute to not attack them. They are known as the Kogach. That is a response.
So
Oh,
these
shit.
Kogach,
Yes.
are they? What do we know of their? What do we know of their history? Is there
I'm gonna
any
make her
spec-
make a history check right now. She did great. They are at least the closest we can call barbarians. They are hillmen and women of various species that seem not to fit into any given society. They congregate either in the Forest of Silence or other areas. They have a unifying culture. She rolled a nat 20, by the way, so she's giving you all the information.
Oh, shit.
Culture she can remember. They have a unifying culture that allows them to remain as one people, but also act independently as tribes. So the actions of one tribe do not reflect every tribe, and most of them are quite reasonable to deal with if you at least give them the food they need to survive the winter coming.
And this is just for Ignis's character.
Go ahead.
He spent time in the forest.
Yes.
So would he have any experience with the Kogach?
Yes, he would. And do you
Okay.
want to know why?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Your master, the hermit you met, is a member of the Kogach people. However, he is still a hermit. He has not interacted with the Kogach for a very long time. He does not know what they are currently doing. But from the person who taught you the abilities of a druid, you would understand who the Kogach are in a better understanding than other people. And by the way, as a side note as DM, The first portion of the arc is definitely directed towards Ignis and Jessica's knowledge of the world. Don't worry, the rest of you will certainly have your own little mini arcs to explore the knowledge that you guys have. I am thinking of you, and I love you. Back to but just before you think I'm just only focusing on Jessica and Ignis, you guys will certainly be later. I just want to make sure you
I'm
guys
more
know.
curious about Jessica and Ignis now.
Well, each of you have your own stories. Believe me, Jessica and Ignis will be interested in you guys too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just
don't
had to
just
make
shoot
that note.
things up, don't worry.
As a storyteller, I feel really bad as a DM just focusing on Jessica and Ignis, so I thought I'd take that little side note to explain it to you. Also, on a totally serious note, because Queek isn't here, I want to ask all of your permissions to post this as a YouTube video so that Queek can read and listen to and understand to what we did. It will be posted as a private video that only somebody with a link can listen to. Is that okay with all of you? Because I live in a
I'm fine
state.
with it.
I live in a state where you need two-party consent to record.
I mean,
So-
yeah, it's fine with me. You don't have to ask permission.
I mean, I was
For
planning
me
to
personally.
record you anyway, but as long as it's for private means, I don't need your consent. Ha! But I just wanted, I'm just thinking of that now. I just want to make sure that's all good for you so Queek can hear what we all did.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
Cool. I
I'm fine with it,
appreciate it.
too.
Thank you so much. If you at any time change your mind, just PM me because I understand opinions and things change. Just, Anyway, back to the story. Also, these may become a YouTube video at some point, like Legends of Evantia style. But that's a totally separate thing that I'll ask about. But anyway, back to the story.
That'd be
I
so
totally
cool.
forgot where I was. We were talking about Ignis, Jessica, focusing on them. Back, and that's where my blank is calling. You asked a question of something. Oh, right, the master. So your teacher, I'm really good at circular logic. It's okay. I was just working my way back. So your teacher was a member of the Kogach. He talked about them occasionally, but never really mentioned them. They were a spiritual people who were simply trying to live in communion with nature, away from the growing levels of civilization that cities like Evont'gron and the occasionally popping up kingdoms presented as.
So they're spiritual people. This is out of their habit.
Extremely. Sorry, this level of bloodshed without good reason is extremely out of their wheelhouse. However, you have not established whether or not they had good reason. If that makes sense.
So this is out of their behavior, and like this level, totally out of left field.
Okay, I'll go deeper. So in the specific part of the world that you live in, this is extremely out of their behavior. Evont'gron as a city is certainly a backwaters. It is not a city that disrupts things with like heavy levels of industry and pollution. It is very much a nature-based city. It is not something that lives outside of the balance of nature. It is not something that lives over the balance of nature. It is in the balance of nature. Therefore, all of the smaller villages that are associated with Evont'gron also live in this balance under your adoptive father, the mayor, who is in charge because he was put there by the Lord, who's in charge of the greater land. But you guys live in relative harmony. Obviously, your level of civilization is increasing, but you live in relative harmony with each other. So, given that, the Kogach usually don't have an issue with anybody associated with Evont'gron, which this village being one of the closest physical villages to Evont'gron, it is beyond unusual for their nature. You can come to one of two obvious conclusions. They've lost their goddamn fucking minds and are being affected by something totally different. Or these are not Kogach, which is the world's version of the term barbarian, which means people of not of Rome. So these are Kogach, people not of civilization, basically. These Kogach are not of this region and do not understand the situation. Those are the two obvious reasons. You can make any further conclusions on your own.
So I'm just gonna say to her, this is out of their behavior. This isn't something they usually do. There has to be a reason, an intention, something that motivates them. But to what extent, I do not know. And Jessica decided to fucking kill our only answer.
I just shout over, I didn't kill them, that was
But
blood magic.
you burned its balls off.
He
Okay.
asked for it.
I'm going to pause you two
Literally.
there. Michael, do you have
What's up?
anything, because we're approaching the 2-hour mark, I want to make sure I hit
Yeah.
everybody up. Michael, do you have anything you want to add to the current conversation? Like, haha, his balls were on fire. I don't know why I sounded Swedish there, but hey, let's go. Haha, his balls were on fire. But
This needs to be a meme.
Slight German accent there.
no, I can do plenty of accents. I just don't know where they're fucking from.
Tends to be the case there.
Oh yeah, don't you know?
Oh yeah, don't you know?
I'm Canadian now. So I'm sorry, Michael. Is there anything you'd like to add, do, or just interact with during this time?
Yeah, I just look at the pile of blood and just with pity and just like, I know he's the enemy. He was the enemy, but damn, I pity that guy.
He asked
Michael.
for it.
Michael.
What's up?
Make me an Arcana check.
Oh, iconic check.
A totally separate one from the blood magic, by the way. Threshold is
D20.
what? Yeah, D20
D20?
plus intelligence. Your threshold is 15.
All right. Yeah, I fucked up. It's a 5 and a 3.
A
So
5? Oh, no.
8.
Okay, so 8. I'm
Yep.
going
I
to
fucked
need
up.
you to make a panic attack roll. If you remember that from our if you remember that from my DMs to you, you need to roll above a 10 not to have a panic attack right now.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Ooh, and it is a D20.
Yes,
Just to make
D20 flat, no modifiers.
All right, good. Ah, shit! I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Okay.
Oh,
What
no.
what exactly did you roll?
8.
Okay, so it's not a serious panic attack.
It's just a minor.
You will gain advantage on your next panic attack check, which may not be done in this session, so please mark that down and remember it.
Oh shit.
Alright.
So, as you guys are standing here, as you discover the blood magic, as you kind of discuss the fact you just murked a dude and he exploded, you kind of like you're talking about assigning blame almost to this man's death, and you just hear a slight rattling of, you're not sure if it's the leather against his scythe, which, by the way, if you don't know what Michael looks like, take a look at his picture. He also carries a two-handed massive scythe with him.
A combat scythe.
Yeah,
to be
combat
exact.
scythe, exactly. Yes, combat scythe to be precise. He's not, reaping wheat or anything. You're not sure if it's his scythe, his leather armor, and what little metal is on it that's rattling, but you hear a slight rattling sound, and both of you are just distracted enough by it. By both of you, I mean Ignis and Jessica, are distracted by it just enough to stop your blame game and turn, as you just see Michael flee in the direction that Crocs went, just about as fast as he did. Just like screaming and running away. Michael, you are all the way over there. 1 second.
Nice.
1 second. Let me actually count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh god.
Oh
Can we
shit!
be
I'm
like-
already 4.
Okay, you're all the way over there.
Oh shit!
You guys are gonna have to zoom out to find him.
Oh god, damn.
Hey.
So,
I did
in literally
therefore.
an instant, in almost Looney Tune-esque effect, there is a, like, shimmering image of Michael before you realize that he's already far past that image and gone. He's completely out of view at this point.
I look over. I see Michael running. I try to call out to him. Just, Michael, is everything all right?
Look in
Michael!
General 9 and you'll see
Michael!
that
And I just start running towards him.
You can give him advantage on his next... oh, he already has advantage, so that doesn't fucking matter. Never mind. By the way, Michael, I just sent you a PM. Check that out. Just so you know exactly what I was describing, because it is directly incident to his backstory and secret or hidden talent, so I can't tell the rest of you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I understood the second you
Okay.
said rattling.
I thought so. I just wanted to make sure that was clear.
I respect that. I respect that.
Hey, look, I know all the
Is
secrets
Elfie
because
able
I'm
to
God.
see-
Yeah, you're
Sorry,
God.
what's up, KS King?
Jesus Christ.
Is Elfie able to see any shops that are trying to open back up, or
No! What the fuck? No! Let me just look in the middle of this war zone where we've already established that there's no people left for a shop opening up by a magic gnome. No. You might find a building that used to be a shop, but you do not find a shop that's opening up.
it's more so anything unmanaged?
Like, you could roll a nat 20 and not find a shop opening up right now.
Fair enough. I mainly meant something that people had left behind.
Let me see your lines of sight here. And that will determine whether or not I allow you to roll.
Fair enough.
Because I have each building has its own boom boom. Okay, that's seeable. That is all blocked. That is all blocked. That is all blocked. You can no, that's blocked. You can see that building. 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 You cannot see that building. Oh, actually, you can see that building. That's awesome. But it has absolutely no reference to this. Cannot see that building. Cannot see that building. Okay, roll me a d20 insight check.
D20 insight check. All right. There you go.
I was just trying to determine whether or not you could
Wait,
see the
wait.
damn thing.
Wait. Insight's wisdom, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit. 17.
17? Okay.
So I'm gonna head off.
That's all good. I'm just going to wrap up with him. There's literally nothing else happening other than me marking where the thing is. So I'm literally about to end it right here. Don't worry.
Okay.
So this building right here from Elfie's advantage looks like either a smithery or some kind of general store. You're not sure what? Speaking of which, that is all we have time for, folks. I hope you guys have a lovely investigation session, which was absolutely marred by side stories and side tracks. We probably could have covered twice the length if your DM knew how to shut the fuck up and listen. I hope you guys all had fun.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you coming. And I expect to see you guys next week, next Thursday. I'm so sorry that Mr. Voice had to leave. Again, not necessarily a moment of silence because he's not dead. He's just dealing with personal shit. But, you know, a virtual moment of silence for him. And Queek was unable to attend today because, much like Bailey, they forgot that we were doing D&D today. That's partially on my fault for not sending out reminders and setting an event on Discord. So hopefully we'll have the full team of 5 remaining. And if you know anyone who is interested in joining the session, or anyone anywhere, you know, that's interested in joining the session that's at least 18-ish plus and has some D&D experience, I would love for you to suggest them to join, because we are now currently looking for a 6th member. I can't say 6th today. 6th member. So you guys have a lovely night. I know it's pretty late for some of you, so I appreciate you staying 4 minutes extra past what I promised, and have a lovely night.
Yeah, right back at you.
Alright, you as well.
I'll also,
Thank
so I just set
you.
up an event on Discord on the server so that it's every week D&D.
Is that on mine or your server?
Yours.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, so it just it's continuously every week, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. Awesome. I appreciate it. I had no idea how to set that up, mostly because I was setting up for my phone. So,
It's all done now though, so yeah. Anyways,
Cool.
night guys.
Okay. You
Good
have a great
night.
night, Bailey. Thank you for coming.
No problem.
Thank you. Can't wait to deal with more trauma to later in our.
Woo! Just little
campaign.
hula hoop dances
Jeez.
right now. So,
Woo,
by
drama.
the way, I genuinely hope that all of you who were playing had a fun time. I tried to hit up each and every one of you. Honestly, you guys probably would have gotten further in the story with Crocs here because I had specifically made stuff for his character because he was stupid. Because
Yes.
I was
level
no,
stupid.
seriously, all fucking week I was thinking about how to incorporate Crocs into this fucking session. Because I had no
I think
idea how to do it because he was so dumb, I didn't think he would succeed on any of the checks. So I was like, okay,
Yeah, I
what
think
about
we
his...
Actually,
Go ahead.
Me and Crocs had a few things planned, so it is
I
very
also think we
unfortunate.
did a lot of like cool progress stuff in terms of like, okay, we were getting some information about like I see the trajectory of this. We're trying to figure out, okay, what caused this and everything.
Yep. There's one last piece of information. This is me DM to players. There's one last piece of information you guys really need to get. Hopefully the remaining prisoner that you haven't tortured yet has it. By that I mean I hope you guys roll well. Yeah, I appreciate you all coming. I tried to hit you all up and doing things so it didn't get too boring. But unfortunately, we are in the part of the story arc where Jessica and Ignis know more than anybody else.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I hope you enjoyed
Fair
the
enough.
mystery, the atmosphere of mystery I'm trying to build, despite all the side tangents I took.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I mean, even though we had to like some of us had to wait quite a bit, then it was fun. For example, like Jessica literally blasting somebody's balls.
Oh, not
running
nearly.
against somebody's
She did
balls.
it. Jessica did do
Oh
it.
yeah, no, always fun.
Wait, was it not Jessica or was it Ignis?
No, Jessica absolutely blew the dude's dick off.
Gosh.
Like, literally,
He
I
just-
was the one who been like, was like, you just blew this guy's dick off, and we were supposed to get more information from him, but now, no. What the fuck?
Like,
I mean,
like
as far as Elfie knows, this is the perfect point of making an example.
Yep.
Yeah,
by the
Alfie
way,
is just like,
just so Elfie knows, the next prisoner to interrogate is closest to Elfie, in case you want to jump start on that on next session.
Yes.
Elfie.
I did, by the way, I circled the building. I don't know if you saw that. I circled the building that would be most appropriate to what you were looking for based off of your role. I'm trying to incorporate everyone. Like, I've given a couple clues to Michael. I would have given a couple of clues to Elfie, but they're interested in looting and doing all that crap. But
Yay.
that is very appropriate to their character, and I may have to tone it back a little bit so that story can actually take precedent over RP.
Fair enough.
No, that's
Yeah.
on me. You do whatever you want. It is my job as DM to adapt to your play style. Do whatever you want. I do. In no campaign I have ever DM'd have I ever wanted to limit my character's actions. Ever. I don't care if you are a 3 foot tall, 35-pound halfling. If you want to try and throw Crocs, you better roll a d40 because you need that 40. So just so you know, I don't want to limit what you're doing. It is my job as DM to adapt to what you are doing. So
Fair
never.
enough. I'm more so disappointed that
never-
Crocs can't throw me right now.
Yeah, never limit what you want to do as a player and as a character because you think it might be inconvenient to me. That is how I like to DM. It is my job that if you completely fuck up every plan I have, it is my job as DM to then next session adapt to it.
Fair enough.
So I just want to make sure you guys know exactly where I'm coming from when I say I hate you guys and fuck you because you're fucking up all my plans. It's my job to fix it. It's not your job.
I mean, then the second I heard like I could have the chance to like fuck a dragon, then I was immediately thinking of it. If we get to the point. I mean, I just thought about it.
Yeah, so I just to make sure everybody knows my DM style. I'm a very open DM. So just also since I know nobody came for you, you don't have as much experience DM or playing in our D&D and stuff. I have a very open DM style. So I it's not that I expect you. I obviously, since you weren't doing much, I followed up with you to make sure you were acting. But I have a very open DM style. If you think of anything you want to do, just let me know. You're free to do it. I want you guys to take the actions necessary to uncover the truths that I have hidden. So... Unfortunately, you all rolled really fucking well, even with disadvantage. So you uncovered a couple more truths, like insert signal or, signet description, right? I did not plan for you guys to discover that specific symbol.
Elfie is also vibing completely with Jessica's intimidation style.
No, like I said, I want you guys to do what you do. I will adapt. For example, just as an example, let's say you enter the smithy. It's not necessarily a smithy, but let's say you enter the smithy next round, Elfie, or next session, Elfie, and you discover a trapdoor. Underneath that trapdoor is a tunnel. That tunnel leads to a secret room that holds some maps as well as some descriptions about the town itself. From there, you're able to gather the fact that this was a planned attack. That is absolutely not necessarily what is going to happen, just as an example. Like, you have chosen to completely ignore the storyline. It is my job to get you back on the storyline. So, just as an example of what might happen, it is my job, not your guys's. You guys are just meant to have fun in the world I've created. It's my job to guide you.
Okay.
So... from the most genuine part from my heart that I can speak of, I just want you guys to have fun. It's my job to build the story around you.
I
am glad that I found this group.
Yeah, it's actually same. This is like a perfect group for beginners.
It's great for beginners. It's great for advanced people. Like, no offense to you two, but like, Bailey, who's a very experienced D&Der.
Crocs, I've realized.
I don't want to sound like a dick, but I'm mostly sad to lose Mr. Voice because he was the second most experienced D&Der in our peer in the group.
I am also sad to lose Mr. Voice.
So, by the way,
I didn't know the guy for long.
Yeah, I have made it.
Bad respect for him.
I have made it completely clear to him that regardless if we find a replacement, regardless of the time spent apart, that he is always free to hit me up and ask to come back. No questions asked. He is back. So
that's honorable.
Yes.
I mean, look, if we
Fair
spent
enough.
like 2 seconds on making his character, okay, maybe not. But I put a lot of work into every character. I put a lot of work into how each character fits into the campaign. You know, let me put it this way. For the week period that I had to make this campaign, I maybe slept 3 hours a day because I was staying up so late writing shit. I was staying up so late thinking of how each character fit into the campaign. I have what I want. So losing Mr. Voice as Crocs is more than just losing a player to real life issues. I am now missing actually important parts of my campaign that advance the story because Mr. Crocs is gone.
Yeah.
So I would love if like next week he hits me up and says, hey, you know what? That IRL issue wasn't that serious. Can I come back? Absolutely. I want you back. You're important to the fucking story. Each of you is important to the story.
If Elfie survives through this, Elfie will also be very happy to have Crocs back.
Yes. That said, I think I have mentioned it. Player death is a real thing. You know, if you guys die, unless you know Revivify, you're gone.
Yeah, not to change the mood, but that music is like perfect for the moment. But
It really is.
also, I wrote down in my personal Discord where I have like my character info, backstory, damage, what my HP is. I specifically made a comment in there about my mission to fuck a dragon. I need to do it. I feel like it's necessary.
By the way, Michael, had you rolled above a 10 on the initial roll before the panic attack, you would have gained +1 for your kill count, which is
what?
So if you remember, I gave you a hidden thing to track. Anybody that you deliver the death blow to, count that. Yeah. Track how many people you've actually killed. Not participated or assisted, but actually killed. Had you rolled initially above a 20 on that, you would have counted that as one of your tracking markers. But because you failed it, you had to roll a panic attack, which is again associated to a hidden trait of yours, which I will not discuss in front of Elfie.
Fair enough.
Just like I wouldn't discuss your hidden traits in front of him. You used a couple terminologies that were from your hidden traits. I knew what it meant. Nobody else did.
Yeah.
And you rolled annoyingly well that I had to come up on the spot for those stats, and I have to remember to give you those stats now. Also,